Are you
Okay.
sure that was what you wanted? Of course it was.
Yep, that's your pride talking, and it's getting you into more trouble than it's worth.
You made me look everywhere for you.
Uh-oh.
What were you doing somewhere without any reception? Out late with guys, that's it, isn't it?
Oh, shoot.
I would never do such a thing.
Come on, let me have some fun too, will ya? Can't you do that for me?
Well, this is already a pickle. Oh, is this the guy that Akuma was talking about? He wants Haru to be friends with this creep?
Haru! You little... Let go of Haru!
What the? Goddamn cat!
Wow. Wow.
Damn it. I am useless. Someone... anyone... Is anybody out there?
Will you shut up, you stupid cat? Damn that Morgana! He is so getting it the next time we run into him.
Yeah, maybe so.
Buddy? Was that Mona's voice?
Yep.
Hey, over there! That doesn't seem right to me. Please! Let go! Okumura-san! Mona!
Ah, it's 7-on-1 now. What you gonna do now? And we got a Aikido fighter.
Sorry about the disturbance. It's just a lover's quarrel with my fiancée.
What? But she's clearly fighting you.
How dare you make a fool of me? I'll be telling your father about this too.
Ooh, this is troublesome.
I won't forget your faces.
Are you okay? I'm fine, but Mona-chan... This is nothing.
Yeah, you say that.
Was that person really your fiancé? Whoa, so you're engaged then?
Congratulations, or would usually be in order, but not for this case.
That didn't seem like an ordinary fight, though. Shouldn't you talk to your parents about it? I think it'd be useless. I'll just be told to beg for his forgiveness, even if it means groveling on the ground.
It seems she has her reasons.
I'll, apologize about what happened earlier. So...
Now that your pride has been in shambles here, you really got nothing left to fight for.
would you let Haru rest for a while?
This is not gonna blow over well. I can already tell.
Of course. We'll take her to your place, yeah?
Thanks.
Wait, hold up. You said your place. Oh, he was looking at me. I wasn't paying attention. Ryuji was talking to me. I was like saying, Morgana don't got a place. I got a place. But no, he was talking about Morgana. He was talking about me. Now we're finally talking things over. This was honestly a really dumb reason for getting into a fight.
I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
But we got it resolved now.
Did you get enough rest? Mona-chan?
Ah, Morgana.
Right, it's just as I told you a moment ago. I can't have you guys risk your lives anymore for someone useless like me.
Come on, bro. You're not useless. Yeah, your role has been your role has been limited more and more. But that's a good thing, because now you got people who can carry the load for you as well. They can help you out.
To be frank, there's no assurance that I'll turn back into a human either.
I'm not even sure if you'll be able to turn human at all. I don't even know if you were one to begin with, but still.
This can't be called a fair deal. That's why I think we should split up.
It's too late for that, man. The minute that we invested our lives into a part of you, or the part that now that we're friends, we can't just let this go.
Who said we're acting as phantom thieves for your sake? I'm doing it to expand my own horizons.
No need to tiptoe around the situation.
No, we're being serious. Everyone here became a phantom thief because they had their own agenda to go on, and the being a phantom thief helped them out. Ryuji was just got fed up of how people ran the society, so he wanted to fight back, and this gave him the power to do so. And was in a similar situation, and so was I. Yusuke, everybody here has their own reason and agenda for becoming a phantom thief. It just so happens to coincide with you. But here's the thing about coinciding. Eventually, we're going to split paths. We're going to separate. Our goals remain the same for only a limited amount of time. Some of our goals will change up. Some of our goals would have us go another path entirely. We can't all have the same goals and go the same direction forever. But that doesn't mean just because we have different goals as well, doesn't mean we can't be friends or help each other out.
We're splitting up.
No, we're not.
You should stop lying. Do you remember what you said to me when I found you collapsed in the metaverse? That you're a phantom thief. That you're going to get stronger and have the others acknowledge you. You love being here, don't you?
You just don't like being a liability.
Of course not.
And the Tsundere version comes out.
I was lying to myself too. But when I formed a contract with my persona, I understood it all. Doing this because my father is doing something horrible was nothing but a superficial reason. The truth is, I
don't want to get married, right?
I thought that since an adult with responsibilities made the decision, it couldn't be wrong. I was such a fool, tied down by vague notions, and stayed quiet as my marriage partner was chosen. But I won't tolerate this anymore. I can't stand that creep! That's how I truly feel. Why are you looking at me all of a sudden? Mona-chan, why is it that you always talked about becoming human again?
Oh, I'm actually curious. Why is it?
That's...
Come on, come on.
First, I only thought of this team as a temporary dwelling until I regained my memories. But I wasn't making any progress on finding out what I am or why I was born.
Morgana.
I wanted a reason of my own. A reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves. I don't have anyone I want to save or get revenge on. Someone like me has no reason to stay here.
That is technically true. Everybody here had a revenge or motive. Yusuke wanted to get revenge against his former teacher. Ryuji and Anne wanted to get their revenge on Kamoshida. Makoto wanted to get revenge on... well, actually, Makoto doesn't really want to get revenge on... what's his name? Big dude. I can't remember his name. Kaneshiro. Yeah, that was it. Makoto didn't really want to get revenge on Kaneshiro. And Futaba wanted to get revenge on the adults who pinned the blame of her mother's death on her. Haru wants to make her father pay, and Joker wants to make... What's Joker's agenda? What's his goal?
That's why. To me, this team is...
Come on, say it. You can do it.
What the?
It's the only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever.
That was refreshingly honest.
There you go. Finally got a chance to say it, bro.
You should have just said so from the start. Jeez.
If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up.
Worse than what we've already gotten ourselves involved in, bruh. It's too late for that.
You better be sure about this.
It's a little late for all that, don't you think?
Thank you, Anne. Thank you. It
Of
is.
course we want to stay with you too.
Well, I'm sorry I worried you guys. This is where I belong. My mind's all set. I'll make sure to work hard to pay my dues. It's too late to cancel our deal, got it?
It's been far too late. Let's do it, bruh. I expect great things from you.
I'd better make up for the time we wasted dallying around.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Level 8. Chance to withstand it. Ooh, he can withstand with 1 HP. Okay. He can do it. He can use endurance.
Well, in the end, wouldn't you say that your encounter with us was destiny?
That's right. Encounter.
What? Did you figure out something?
Oh crap, the last train's coming up.
I must go as well.
Ah, finally got that
That's
resolved.
another time. Stay at our place. I'll arrange it.
Ah, and of course Sojiro's not gonna say no if Futaba's gonna ask. Okay, but
See you all tomorrow.
but there's still some things that we haven't discussed yet about.
I'm gonna sleep. I'm exhausted. Man, this place is as drab as always.
Better than the streets, bruh. Better than the streets. Alright, that was a pretty intense...
Nice.
That was a pretty intense, long...
Can I talk?
Ah, he won't let me do anything. Alright, so that's probably going to end today's video, I don't know. But there are some things that we didn't discuss about. First up, Principal Kobayakawa's death is still in the air. Something happened and people say it was the Phantom... And authorities are saying that the Phantom Thieves are responsible for this. That still is out there, and there was the Black Mask to be talked about. He's somehow related to this. I know that for certain. But for all intents and purposes, we have not uncovered those mysteries yet, and we seem to either completely forgotten about it or just do not care for it. So that's very dangerous and very reckless on our part. But we got Morgana back, and that's the only thing that matters. So I'm going to end the video here, y'all. That's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments what else you want me to play on here. Let me know what you want me to do in here. Your opinions and your opinions do matter. I would like to hear what you want to say, good, bad, or ugly. I do not have a problem with this. Let's get this channel rolling. Let's get this channel moving. That's mainly my job there. But until then, I'm going to see you all in the next video. Peace out.